Once upon a time, the north wind and the sun had a fierce argument. They were not able to decide which one of them was stronger, so they decided to test their strength. They were walking along the road. The wind blew for a long time, but it was not able to remove even a single piece of clothing from the man's body. At last, the wind gave up and called the sun to have a try. Suddenly, they saw a man walking ahead of him. They don't care whether people are coming to them willingly or not. They just want to suppress the people. They just want to dominate the people. When the north wind was trying to force the man to take off his clothes, the man held on to his clothes more tightly. But when the sun's rays fell on him, he could not bear the heat and took off his clothes. Similarly in life, if you go on forcing people, if you go on suppressing people, people will resist you. But if you can make them feel the warmth of your heart, if you can make them feel the love in your heart, then people will come to you willingly. They will not resist you. This is the law of human psychology. This is the law of human nature. This is the universal truth. The power of attraction is far more powerful than the power of force. That is why there is so much frustration. That is why there is so much anger. That is why there is so much violence in the world today. Leaders don't understand the real meaning of leadership. Leadership is not about force. Leadership is not about the suppression of the people. Leadership is about attracting people, making them feel that they should come to you willingly. That is the real power of leadership. The wind and the sun agreed that the one of them old saying, persuasion gets more work done than force. I say, the warmth of the heart removes the veil of disbelief. What does this story tell you? The north wind and the sun both represent two methods of persuasion. The wind represents force and the sun represents attraction. Which one do you think is more effective? Of course, attraction. Why? Because people are not forced to follow you. People are attracted to you. People come to you willingly. That means you have to persuade people. You have to convince people. You have to attract people. You can't force people. Who could remove the clothes from the man's body first would be considered stronger. The north wind jumped with all its strength, but as the power of the wind increased, the man held on to his clothes more tightly. The sun suddenly became very hot. The man, panting in the heat, started taking off all his clothes, one after the other. When the sun's rays fell directly on him, he could not bear the heat. At last, getting restless due to the heat, he took off all his clothes and went to bathe in a pond by the side of the road. So the sun won the argument. But nowadays, leaders use force. The story also tells us another important lesson.